Hey everybody, it's the Mad Master here, and I'm doing a video today about the recent announcement of $600 checks in California. Um, I think it's hilarious that Newsom is bringing this about after his recall attempt has gained traction with even a lot of progressives, I believe, are calling for him to be recalled. As far as I know, I mean, he had the whole French Laundry scandal to deal with, and then he's had a lot of other stuff dealing with the lockdowns and hypocrisy. So, here's what I think about this: it's purely political that he's doing this now. Now, this will probably cause I believe this will be a trend amongst some of these blue state governors to do this because they know things are fucked with their economies. So they think, maybe we'll just, put more debt into the economy to try to reignite the economy. Now, $600 in California is like giving you, uh, you know, it's like, I don't know. It might, like, they might be able to pay for, like a week of avocado toast at a San Francisco bar or something, with $600, that's not a lot, of money for California, which is like, I don't even think rent is like in like say in San Francisco, I think it's like $1,200 for a bachelor apartment. That might be like your electric bill for a month in San Francisco or something. I mean, I'll give them a little credit that it's a start of maybe giving people more money for, what is going on. And I guess he did expand some of the unemployment as well, but it's not enough, people, it's really not enough. I think the only thing that may be good that comes out of it is maybe it encourages the federal government to do more, which it's not. But if it did, then that's a good thing. But Newsom is a menace to people and society. He's been just a constant uh, person that has just been, just horrific as far as his own handling. You have these lockdowns, like in California, yet you had a huge surge in cases after universal mask mandates. I mean, I think there was even a outdoors mask mandate in California. Yet you had highest numbers of deaths, highest number of cases. You really have to wonder whether trust the experts really is the thing to do in this situation, because the experts, would they tell you to lock down for 9 months or whatever the fuck it was? You know, it just makes me mad that it's come to this where 600 paltry $600 check is being praised. It's like his last ditch attempt to hold on to his power. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to give $600 checks. Yeah. $600 doesn't do shit. You fucking, I get calls all day at my job about, I haven't had a job since April of 2020. I can't pay my cell phone bill, blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's one of those things. And he expects us to do anything. I mean, I guess, it is this political, it's a purely political maneuver and thing he's doing. I mean, it might help a little bit. It might help you get some avocado toast or maybe a couple drinks at a San Francisco bar. Of course, that's not going to happen because the bars are probably closed. I haven't checked lately, but in the meantime, the stalemate in Wisconsin here, the stalemate between the Republicans and Democrat governor has created a partial reopening. I went around town the other night, and I saw there was even some bars open and restaurants. There's bars open. If they're probably only if they have some restaurant style things, they have a loophole. And then they have restaurants. It's supposed to be 25% capacity, Stores are open. Every store, every barbershop, every tattoo parlor, everything's open pretty much. We haven't really had another lockdown, so to speak, as far as a full lockdown. There was that stay-at-home order in November, which I was ready to fucking smash, you know, the governmental offices if that would have kept going on. It's a nightmare with a lot of these things, and of course I violated it. I guess, or are they going to fine me $1,000 for admitting I violated the stay-at-home orders during November? Yeah, I mean, I hung out with people. No one died. No one got sick. But I violated the stay-at-home orders, and I will in the future. I may even do more. I'm thinking by this summer, if cases look like, if cases continue to go down, especially, there will be no justification for me, honestly, from any point of view to wear a mask, anywhere. People might continue the mask mandate for forever. Who knows? But I think here in Wisconsin and here in Dane County, though, I get the feeling that there's less, and this might sound like controversial to some people that watch this, and it might be a little bit, I think they're a little bit more honest about stuff. Of course, it's kind of like what I said in a previous video where, it takes months for them to admit that something's science when scientists on the right have been admitting, or of the right of this crisis, the right wing, the right side, the right side, even though, it's the right wing this time. Like 9/11 was, the left wing was right. It takes them months to admit things are true or scientifically proven, like the outdoor transmission is rare, or, oh, we finally figured that out after months of not knowing that. It was like this message. It was like, we've known that for fucking, since like March, February, possibly. Yeah, there was stuff from China coming out. Of course, I don't want to trust what they say, but, it's like, yeah, it's stupid. But what my point is that they are more so than other states and other precincts and stuff like that, or whatever you want to call it, provinces or whatever. Wisconsin and Dane County are following science a little bit more, like increasing gathering limits when, cases are at a certain level, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, these other states like California continue to put these weird, confusing mandates in place. And, so what I'm just saying is like not as bad as that, but that stay-at-home order was fucking pathetic, And as soon as the lawsuits started coming in, they rescinded it. They said I think they did it the day that the vaccine was announced or whatever as being, distributed or whatever. But still, it's just like, and I don't know how long this is going to fucking last, but, I hope it ends soon. It just pisses me off. There's so much confusing information, but I do think Wisconsin has thankfully avoided a lot of the worse, more stringent lockdowns that some places have had, other than Dane County, of course, because there was never a second lockdown, so to speak, statewide. There was never, other than some of the counties, having these stay-at-home orders. There's never been like a shutdown shutdown of businesses, like only essential businesses open since April, May of 2020. So we've avoided that. We've had a lot of other stupid stuff too, but nevertheless, it's a weird time where I, could thank the gridlock of the two-party system for saving us from that. And we never had, it never got as bad as they predicted, of course. We've lost 6,000 people, according to how they measure deaths. And that's another thing, actually, about measuring deaths is looking at the death tolls themselves in Wisconsin, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of, at least in Dane County, that doesn't seem like there's a lot of malfeasance going on as far as looking at that either. Looking at the, I think it's like 100 something deaths or something like that. Mostly people, that are older, of course. Um, yeah, and it's just, it's been a clusterfuck either way. It's annoying. You can't go to a coffee shop to do open mic comedy. You can't, play a show. You can't go to a concert. It's annoying. You can't go to packed bars to hit on women or anything like that. You can. I guess you can do it. There's a guy on YouTube that actually is called Just Francis. I highly recommend his channel. You want to see like a pickup artist try to pick up women during the pandemic. He goes to Target and Walmart and stuff. It's pretty fucking crazy. I'm just like, this guy is like, holy shit. It's amazing to watch. He gets rejected a lot, but he also gets success, of course. That's pretty fascinating stuff. But that's on another note. But what was this about? Oh, about the $600 checks. Yeah. I guess I'm just kind of all over the place with my videos today, but I don't really care. So yeah, I don't think the $600 are really going to do it much. I mean, it's just a move that's political. The guy's totally tone deaf and just totally out of touch. He's in touch with the hair gel companies probably, but he's in touch with the latest hair gel, but Newsom, that is. But that's about all.